Okay, students, now in problem number 15, and I'm not even showing the question because the question doesn't matter to me. I can see the graph. If I see a graph, I can pull a coordinate from a graph, and if I can pull a coordinate from a graph, then I can substitute that coordinate into these four equations down here. Now, what equation do I want to pick? Well, I could pick an intercept. That's an easy way to do things. But keep in mind that in these four equations, they all look like they have the same intercepts at different positive and negative points. I mean, they're the same numbers. Just I've got positive and negative signs running all over the place. So, I mean, I could easily have a line that goes in this direction and passes through the intercept. I have two lines going through that intercept. So, if I use this intercept, I could easily substitute into this equation. The numbers could come out correct, but still have a wrong answer. So I want to pick a coordinate that, if I can, that's not one of these two intercepts. And if I look right here at this point, this coordinate, I can see this horizontal grid line, this vertical grid line, and this diagonal line, all meeting at this coordinate. And that coordinate's 4, 3. So I'm going to use 4, 3 as my basis for substitution. And if you can do this on graphs, you can just pick a coordinate that is not an intercept on a graph. It makes a big difference with your substitution. It makes things a little bit easier. So let's start substituting then. So my first equation is 3x plus 2y equals negative 6. And x is equal to 4. So let's substitute 3 with 4 and plus 2 and replace y with 3. I don't think that's going to equal negative 6 since everything's positive. I mean, 3 times 4 is 12. And 2 times 3 is 6. And 12 plus 6 is 18. So I don't think that's really going to work. So let's try 3x minus 2y equals negative 6. So yeah, let's replace x with 4. And let's replace y with 3 equals negative 6. 3 times 4 is 12, so, and negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And 12 times 6 is positive 6, not negative 6. So let's try C. C is 3x plus 2y equals 6. And, whoops. Now, you can replace x with 4, and you can replace y with 3. And, I'm going to get the same numbers as I did with letter A. I mean, 3 times 4 is 12, and 2 times 3 is 6, and that's 18. So, I'm guessing letter D might be my answer. But it's important that I substitute first and make sure everything's going to be okay. So, again, let's replace 3 with 4, and let's replace y with 3. 3 times 4 is 12, and negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. And, I think it's going to work, because 12 minus 6 is 6. So, I have the same number on both sides. This substitution is going to work, and I believe D is my answer. I hope this helps.